James. So hi everyone out there in the internet. My name is Greg Kim. I'm a corporate lawyer, and I've been helping start.
So my background is in marketing and public relations. I got a company here, Communications Pacific, that my partner and I grew and then eventually sold to Hill & Knowlton, which is a New York-based public relations firm. And
hi everyone, my name is Lauren Scherr, and now I work with an agency called Launch Squad, and it's a PR firm, and we do kind of, beyond that we do content, social media, video, but the core of it is public relations, and that's my specialty there. We work with high growth emerging communities. You know, a lot of them tend to be kind of smaller communities where there's a startup culture, but it's definitely not recognized the way that Silicon Valley is. And we always push these companies to make trips to San Francisco, to New York, to meet with reporters face-to-face, to build relationships. And so it's important to have a message that is human. It's a voice that's kind of distilling, especially for technology companies. Could be very technical, but you have to have a way of talking about it that is emotional, that is passionate, that makes sense to people. Let's talk about what you learned from the circus. She was a circus performer, and how it applies to game development. So it doesn't have to be about your product. It can be about just who you are as a founder and how that can help other people, especially for publications like trade publications where other people are reading who are also founders, who are also trying to start companies. Just if you can share your knowledge in a way that's interesting and in a way that grabs people's attention, it's a great way to kind of elevate your story and set the groundwork for a PR campaign online.
Hi, I'm Darren Kimura. I guess by my remarks, you're probably going to get that I'm not from the PR world. I represent, I think, more of the startup world. So for the last 20 years, I've been addicted to starting companies. I started 9 of them here in Hawaii. Now I'm kind of working on companies from the outside, trying to extract value from them. So I think the perspectives I want to share are really that of how PR can be useful for your businesses, why it's useful, and perhaps some tips that you can perhaps use even now along the way. With technology companies, so often are we telling a unique story because we're inventing it, right? We're figuring out a new way for our business to do something that no one has ever done before. So in that, you have to figure out, how to tell this very complicated story as easily as possible, how to make that story resonate with your customer, whomever they may be. And when I think about like a product, what I try to do first is I actually try to kind of write the press release first. And I know that sounds really bizarre, but if you can't write a good press release based upon what you think your product is going to be, you're probably going to have a hard time in the market. So the way I kind of thought about that was if the press release has enough kind of zing to it, or was interesting enough or appealing enough, then yeah, that's the product I should build, because that's the product people will want.
Teranishi. I am the founder and principal of IQPR. We have offices in San Francisco, New York, and as of 2011, Honolulu. I think, especially with startups, so much of the time your messages need to be tailored to a specific audience because you're at this really critical inflection point in your development where you have to get to this universe of people. I just feel like if you're going to be a startup, then you have to get over it. Like, I don't care. Like, I know, I kind of grew up in that environment too, and I had to be deprogrammed at Visa because they made me see an executive coach who was like apologizing too much. And, you know what I mean? Like, in every culture, you have to change a little bit. Like in Hawaii, not as frontal maybe as when I go to California, I got to switch my brain a little bit. And you guys probably do too, but then when I come back, I switch my brain again. But here in Hawaii, we have to get over it because you know what? If you don't do it, somebody else is going to take your space. And I know we're looking to Silicon Valley for lessons, but there is an amazing community here, and you guys are all a part of it. And I'm so happy to be a small part of it too.
And we're in the middle of the ocean. The best products don't always win. If you don't get the products known, it's not going to happen. So, I think that's why this topic is really critical for Hawaii. So good luck on all your businesses, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.